Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Shadowing Daily. Today, I'd like to talk about transportation and how I usually get to work. Every weekday, I leave my house at about 7:30 in the morning. My office is in downtown Toronto, so I have several transportation options. I can take the bus, the train, a taxi, or even drive my own car. Each option has its own advantages and disadvantages. If I take the bus, it usually takes about 50 minutes to get to work. The bus is the cheapest option because I only pay a small fare with my transit card. Sometimes the bus is crowded, especially during rush hour, but I don't mind because I can listen to music or practice my English while I'm on the bus. Another option is taking the train. The train is much faster than the bus. It usually takes only 30 minutes to reach my office. The train is clean, comfortable, and usually arrives on time. The ticket is a little more expensive than the bus, but I think it's worth it because it saves me a lot of time. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, so I take a taxi. A taxi can get me to work in about 20 minutes, depending on traffic. It's definitely the fastest option, but it's also the most expensive. I don't take a taxi very often because I want to save money. I usually use a taxi only when I'm late or when the weather is really bad. If I need to travel to another city or another country, I go to the airport. I usually take the airport train because it's fast and convenient. I arrive at the airport about 2 hours before my flight. First, I check in my luggage, then I go through security. After that, I wait at the departure gate until it's time to board the plane. I always enjoy watching airplanes while I'm waiting. Personally, I prefer taking the train to work. It's faster than the bus, much cheaper than a taxi, and it's very reliable. I can also relax, read a book, or practice shadowing during the trip. If I want to save the most money, I choose the bus. If I want to save the most time, I choose a taxi. But for my everyday commute, I think the train is the best choice because it gives me the perfect balance between time, comfort, and cost. Everyone has different transportation needs, but I believe choosing the right transportation can make every day easier and less stressful. Thanks for listening, and see you in the next lesson